This is Ben Keys, and you're listening to the Crowject podcast.
Somehow handle inside, gives it to Rochelle,
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Crowject podcast. Thank you to our sponsors in Nathaniel's Coffee and Panini and Trojan Aluminium. We are going to do a recap of the AFLW game against Melbourne. We're going to talk all the news, trade talk, prom, BNF and more. And around the table, I've got Jade to my left.
Hello,
Hey, Jade.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
It's so good to be reunited.
Oh, I know. Girl power.
Always. And moving on to the men, we've got...
Who invited these guys?
Where's Sophie? We've got Lleyton.
Hello.
Yeah. It's a pleasure. Good.
It's an absolute pleasure. No stress.
That was like the sitcom thing where you talk to someone and it's like, you can't hear what we're saying because we're not looking
We're in a
at you.
tunnel.
I'm just like,
And laughter in the background.
Wait, who's that other voice?
yeah, what?
Sorry.
How did he talk before I introduced him? That's not allowed. Hey, Ray.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, except you brought up the most trusted person in the pod and through to the least trusted person in the pod. For more context, go to our pre-roll tonight.
Well said.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
I feel like I need to be Sophie right now to get some respect on my name.
You're going to earn your respect throughout the podcast tonight,
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah, all right.
You say something good and we'll give that respect back to you.
I feel like it respects a dog treat or something at this stage. You're going to pat my head
Do
and
a
give me
trick. Do a
treat.
trick.
Just do a flip, Ray.
I'm sitting.
Say something funny.
Tits.
Shall we talk about football?
Or
Let's.
we could just talk about more trees.
Yeah, we could get Ray doing more tricks, but now let's talk about
Lie
football.
down.
Where's Sophie? All right, the AFLW. We had round 6 happening over the weekend where Crom played Melbourne at Casey Fields in front of 1,975 people. Couldn't crack the
Yes.
2,000. It was
Yeah.
very disappointing. But we've become the first side to defeat the reigning premier Melbourne this season, and we remain undefeated. We were held scoreless in the first term, but kicked 6 consecutive goals to race out to a 25-point lead late in the third term and just hold on in the fourth with a 10-point win.
Yes.
Yes.
Good
First
summary.
team to score a point against them in the final quarter of the last 14 games.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
They're very strong on
crazy.
that point in,
That's
the, in
wild.
the commentary.
Yeah.
I was watching this and I was like, in that fourth quarter, Zanka from Melbourne, she was
Oh my
plucking
God.
them like
Yeah.
no man's business.
She was
And I
marking
just
everything.
like, I know.
Dangerous.
The ball would go in, I'm like, stay away. And she just like put her mitts up, grab it, and I'm like, yeah, I did think we were done for a little bit there, but no, we managed to
Yeah, we held on.
pull
in
the
end.
reins and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zank had a good game with 5 goals, and for us, we had Ponta with 2, Noffy with 2, Hatchie with 2, Jones and Gould with singles.
good spread.
But yeah, that first quarter was worrying signs.
Oh, I know,
Held
yeah.
scoreless.
Yeah,
They just felt, I feel like Melbourne just jumped us on pressure. We looked really rushed, and
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
but then it was great because halftime it was scores were level exactly where it should be.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going for the draw, but it's all right. So I'll take the
It's
win.
all right. We take the win this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Disappointing. Yeah, like you said, I think they jumped us with pressure at the start, but then we really turned the pressure on
Yeah.
for the other 3 quarters. I saw some stats that Melbourne have been averaging 280 possessions per game this year, and we held them to 219. So 60 less
That's
than
impressive.
usual. And they also
That's
were
good
running at a 54.3% disposal efficiency, which was their worst. all
Look at you with the
season.
numbers.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. I'm the
Amazing.
stat man today. This is usually Sophie that has this. I don't know why we're talking about Sophie so much tonight.
I feel less of a person tonight because I'm not Sophie.
Why can't you be more like Sophie? Another interesting stat is that Melbourne beat us quite convincingly in clearances, 36 to 25.
Yeah, it felt like that in the last quarter because they just kept
Yeah.
getting clearance
Yeah,
and
they
then goals
did.
straight away. And I was like,
I
oh no,
know.
we're going to
That-
mess this up somehow.
Yeah, they're getting really quick clearances.
Yeah.
But I think Hatchie and Noffy sort of on the outside, like neither of them got many clearances. I think we had Hatchie with 4 clearances and that was our
Yeah.
top clearance getter, whereas Tyler, what's her name? Tyler someone? The
Tyler.
girl, the midfielder
Yeah.
for Melbourne, she got 12 clearances.
Hawk? No.
Hanks? Is
Yeah, that's the one.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. stats.
Yeah, we had. I feel like the main thing was tackles because Marinov had 14 tackles.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
massive.
And Charlton had 12.
That's massive.
It's big.
I think, we didn't have a great clearance game, but we seemed to just, outwork him in the around the ground stoppages. And we just went on a roll. I thought at halftime, okay, it's even, but then we just kept kicking goals, 4 goals to 1 in that third quarter. And I thought it was over then, but Melbourne didn't come back well.
I reckon the thing that really sets us apart is like our running capabilities. So it's hard. You don't want to compare AFLW to the AFL because it's not the same. But in terms of football, it's all we've got to compare to at the moment. In a way. So like if you look at our midfield, you got Noffy, who is just an elite work rate player.
Yeah.
Runs so hard. You can watch her from stoppage absolutely bolt back, and she'll run just as hard back as she will forward. But we've also got midfielders that will hit the scoreboard. So you got like in our midfield, you can basically compare Noffy to like maybe a Sam Walsh or someone who just runs really hard, accumulates possessions, does all the hard stuff. And then you got Hatchie and Ponta, who are just becoming goal-kicking, big-bodied midfielders that bully their way out of stoppages and take big marks down forward. So, you get the Petrarca, Dusty.
It is a good mix. But in saying that, Marinov kicked 2 goals.
Yeah.
Which is like, it took her like so many games just to get 1 goal. Now she's kicking 2 in a game. High score. But it was just an exciting game. One of the best.
Noffy also got nominated for Goal of the Year.
Oh, yes, with the over-the-head kick.
Yeah, she did. So.
Love it.
Not that she's going to beat Ponta for Goal of the Year.
Yeah, they're just going for second.
But yeah, exactly. We'll just nab the top 3. And obviously we've got to talk about our defence as well, which has been so solid. I mean, they didn't look so great in the first quarter, but after that,
we were dominated and we had a lot of pressure in that first quarter, but we still weirdly held up well. Like I feel like we could have given up a lot more goals in that first quarter when, Melbourne were just on top. But great fight back, and it was a weird watching this game because it was like I was getting really nervous. I was like, "What's this?" We've won so comfortably for the whole season.
Yeah,
and then this was the first real test, and great to get the win at Casey Fields, which was it wasn't really windy there. The conditions were clear. It was weird. It wasn't too. It wasn't like a major.
Norma. Okay. But in my chat with MJ, Mariana Rajic, that you can get Patreon exclusive at the moment, join up. She said something to me that she prefaced it by saying, I'm not biased because she's my partner, but I don't think that the Adelaide Crows women's team would be as successful as what they are if it wasn't for Chelsea Randall. What she does on the field and what she does off the field. And I think she proved that immensely. Like there was one passage of play in the first quarter where she went back with the flight of the ball.
Yeah.
Spoiled. The ball hit the deck. She was the first one on it, on the deck. It got out. Like Melbourne might have scored off of it, but she just puts everything in. And then there was social media video clips of her after the game, like cleaning rubbish off the oval before she run into the change rooms. Like she's just
wholesome.
Amazing.
She's
very wholesome.
I feel like she hasn't been having like the biggest numbers, but every time she gets the ball in defence, like she does the right thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what she had.
Her influence on the other players is just massive. Like even if she's not racking it up. At least
she only had 9 touches, but just every time I went near her, you knew she either won the contest or leveled it.
Exactly. It's in safe hands.
And I think Taylor Harris knew every time that the ball went in the air that Chelsea was going to be flying into her from somewhere.
Chelsea's just her kryptonite.
The nemesis, jeez.
Yeah. Cream was very happy about Taylor Harris not doing so well with his grudge against her.
You got to have a villain in the sport.
Between Taylor Harris and Katie Brennan, I don't know who he hates more.
Yeah, true.
I'm really not sure. But then obviously we've still got it's need to come back. Alan, is she coming back this season?
Yeah, I think she's got a few weeks left because she did that bad hamstring.
She had 8.
Yeah, 8 weeks. So probably a couple games she'll get before finals.
Yeah. So that'll be a handy.
I do want to talk about finals because
do you?
Oh.
Can we
Are we going to make
talk
it?
about
I reckon we might.
a enemy of mine, but for the right
Oh.
price, if they're listening, for the right price, I will retract this statement and be an absolute slut for the coin. But
What
sports
company's
bet,
got? Oh, okay.
I know we're not here for the bets, we're here for the game. But for both teams to go in undefeated and then have us $3.50 outsiders,
Yeah.
and then we beat the so-called best team in the comp quite convincingly in a way, and then them go in shorter odds for the premiership, and we go out further and now
Yeah.
$7.50.
Really?
Yeah, we're like fourth favourites at the moment.
Yeah,
My phone's not working. I was going to look it up, but I reckon we're about fourth favourites at the moment.
Oh, we've gone down to $4 now.
Oh,
So Melbourne at $2.63, Crows are $4, North Melbourne $5, Brisbane $7.
so we've come in since then, but
So
after the
weird.
game, we were $7.50.
Yeah.
And I
saw
thought,
that.
just put some respect on our name. Like, we're
I
clearly.
know, right?
Yeah, I put $10 on us on Sunday night
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's $7.50. Yeah.
I
That's so
jumped
good.
on at $9.50 a few weeks back, but yeah, they're just giving away money at this point.
Yeah.
Chuck your life
Giving away
savings on
cash.
it.
If we
Ugh,
can-
No, responsibly.
Yeah, put your
Yeah.
life savings on it, but responsibly.
Yeah.
I'm against your sports bet, but as I said, for the right coin, jump on as a sponsor. I will sell myself for that. But
Yeah,
just
the
if we
common-
can get
yeah.
a home final and finish top and we get the grand final here in Adelaide,
Mm.
good night, nurse. Like, put our name on the cup already.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
Get
Yeah,
the,
well-
get the tattoo ready, Ray.
yeah.
We've got 4 games left. We've got West Coast and Western Bulldogs, so 17th and 18th at the moment. But then we do have
Yeah.
Brisbane in Brisbane
Mm.
and also North Melbourne, who are second at the moment. So
Yeah, those would be
Yeah.
good tests. I'm glad we're not
Very good.
got a super easy run
Yeah.
home
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
straight into finals against a tough team.
Yeah.
But
But I feel like the way that we've been playing this year, the form that we've built over all the
multiple
competition.
seasons. The squad
Yeah.
we've built as well, because we've had a
Exactly.
few injuries and we've
Mm.
covered them pretty easily. The commentators were just so. I felt like they were so surprised that Melbourne were losing.
Yeah.
Because they're just
How?
in the Melbourne bubble. They're like, oh, they're the best team I've seen.
yeah,
But yeah, it was
They
good to
actually
prove them
aren't,
wrong.
though.
No.
we are.
It was just, it was like you said, in the end, it was actually a fairly easy win. Like it
Yeah.
felt, I mean, they did scare us, obviously, in the first quarter and the last quarter. But
But I
it's
feel like
just-
in an AFLW game, to be held scoreless in the first quarter and then be able to come back,
Yeah, that's
like
a good
that
sign.
is pretty impressive.
Especially away with all the
Yeah.
fans against us.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Here's a question for the group that I just thought of.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
here we go.
So we're going to be talking
so
soon
all the other
about-
questions pre-planned or?
Nah. So, like, we've got the BNF coming up that the AFL team had. Who is going to be the first AFLW award named after? Like,
Oh,
is it going to
good
be
question.
Aaron? Is it going to be Chelsea? Is it going to be someone else that we're not thinking about? Courtney Creamy? CJ?
Yeah,
Who's she was the first
question.
yeah.
I feel like that would be the Bet Goddard Award
First
for the
coach.
first coach. There'll be like some best team player or something
That's not a
for the
bad
season.
shout.
But probably Randall once she retires.
You think so?
The longest
I
serving
mean-
captain in
Yeah.
the club's history.
Aaron's not a bad shout either, but I guess
Port's come now.
going to.
The longer it goes on, the harder, the
What's-
more unlikely it
That's
is.
why
I
we
still-
don't have a Billy Frampton award.
I still, I don't know. I'm of the opinion that yes, when AFLW started, Aaron Phillips was easily the best player, but I don't think award should be named after her because she didn't put the, grind the building it sort of thing.
yeah.
Mm.
I kind of.
She
feel
was
that.
the best player, but she didn't put the work that like a Daisy Pierce put in.
Yeah.
Great question.
Yeah, it's a good question for once, right?
I don't reckon it'll be called a Daisy Pierce.
No one answered.
I don't reckon
We're
Daisy
thinking.
Pierce
I
will
think
get
he's-
an award named after her at the Crows.
No, I mean like more AFL based.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Sorry.
right,
Sorry.
Yeah,
But
I
at
think
the
Daisy
Crows-
Pierce
I was,
should
I was
be up
thinking,
there.
yeah.
No, I just meant that the argument that Aaron Phillips should have the
Yeah.
league's best and fairest.
There was a lot of talk of that the first couple seasons.
Yeah, but no, I'm against that.
Yeah.
But at the Crows, I think it's got to be Chelsea, doesn't it?
It has to
Yeah,
be.
I
Build her
think
a
so.
statue.
Why not?
The woman a statue.
Go on then.
We're going to have plenty of
we will
space to
do
build
it. We're
statues soon.
Someone get me.
Oh.
I don't even. What do they even
Susan.
make statues out of anymore? Give me a
Bronze.
pick and a little
Bronze.
thing, and I'll be like,
Work away.
If it's going to be bronze, you got to get the third best player.
Fuck. I can do a Jess Waterhouse statue.
Yes.
I don't think you can.
It'd be hard to do the mullet though.
Yeah, I don't think you
Getting that
can
hair
the
texture.
whole. Yeah.
I think we should just stick a wig on it. It gets replaced like every week. Or something
Maybe
like
we should do a collage like that.
that. Let's just get the whole team as a statue.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be a busy girl, Jane, making that up.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, it is. It's interesting because what year did the AFLW start?
2017.
17. Yeah, good. So it's been 6
I can't believe it's been
years.
it's
Maths.
been that long.
Yeah.
That's gone
Yeah,
6
it's
years,
it's
but
gone very
7
quick.
seasons.
Yeah.
This is the 8th.
Yeah.
This is the 8th season because we had two last year.
It's always going to be such like a weird anomaly
yeah.
looking back.
Yeah.
I can see it annoys Lleyton as a
It does.
as a stats man.
And there was the 2021 that I just didn't play
yeah
because they played the finals.
That's right. Yeah.
And then COVID happened, so they couldn't play the grand final.
yeah,
That's
so it's just a
right.
dead season.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
There's
that
a
is
cup
kind of
somewhere
annoying.
with 2020 on it, and no one's got it.
Yeah.
They should have just cut it in half. Everyone can have a little chip of the cup.
Yeah.
that's
It's
it.
like the tiara out of Mean Girls. Just everyone gets
exactly.
some.
Yeah. We all win.
Like it.
Yeah. Anything else to say about the?
I don't think so.
Just keep the wins
I think
coming.
we're in a very
undefeated.
good spot though.
Yeah.
Very
I
good
agree.
spot moving forward, and hopefully, we'll be able to make it to the big dance again.
Yeah, and like you said, I think it'd be good to get. We've got a few easy games coming up, but then getting the momentum going into finals with some of the harder games.
Well, hopefully the easier ones we can boost our percentage a little bit.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah. So we're
Doesn't
in
the
case
score
we drop
matter?
one, we're a game
Yeah.
clear now, but in case we
Yeah.
drop one, we'll be prime for the potential. We'll be at Norwood Oval Grand Final, and then probably finals there as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
The
I can't
qualifying
believe they're
and prelim.
not going to play the grand final at Adelaide Oval. If
Well,
they
Adelaide
get
Oval's got
I
a cricket
know.
pitch in the middle of it.
I
Such
know,
bad planning.
but it just
It's just going to limit.
Sucks.
It's just going to limit it. Isn't it?
is, yeah.
It's going to be to what?
yeah.
Like, is it 10,000 at Norwood?
I think
10 or
so.
12?
I think it's
Yeah, I
10.
think it's 12.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I don't know.
I think
Because how much
12.
the showdown had? What 9,000 something?
Yeah, it was
which
pretty
is why I
packed,
thought
yeah.
it was 10. But
But it's not great watching the game at Norwood.
No, it's not.
No.
Before we move on, we've got a little bit of feedback from the listeners.
Oh,
Yes.
about
I forgot about that.
the game. Yeah,
work.
I almost did as well. And I'm like, I swear there's something else that we do here. And yeah, here we go. So over on Instagram, we've got Lara Roberts, who just says, "Love this team" in all capitals.
Yeah.
Why are we yelling?
I feel that.
We got Clissold, who says, "Belted them after quarter time. Noffy monstrous."
Agreed.
We've got a bit of Noffy as a superstar. We got Behind Green Eyes, who says, "Great win. Umpires tried to make us lose. Go girls." I don't know. I don't think the umpiring was actually okay.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was that like where it was like bad, but it was not biased bad. It was
Yeah,
just all
just-
around bad.
It's been consistently bad. Unfortunately, I'm getting numb to the bad umpiring in AFLW.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a friend in Patreon, KJ Scoobs, who says, "Maybe now we'll be treated like a serious premiership threat."
Well, apparently not, according to Sportsbet.
Yeah. Apparently. And then we have Remy, the toy cavoodle. Thanks, Remy.
For Cavoodle, Remy's active on Instagram.
Jesus.
Doesn't even have opposable thumbs.
How does he do it? Who says, "I haven't felt this way since 2017. I'm not sure if that's good or bad,
Wow.
but we'll find out.
Interesting.
Does anyone have
I've
any
got the
other
Facebook
feedback?
ones.
Yeah, go on.
Yes. So let's see what we got. People complaining about the umpiring, which we've kind of
Yeah.
spoken about. Gregory Phillips said the coaching staff needs some credit for the way they've prepared this team. I think that's a good shout.
Mhm.
Jacob says an F for the commentary team. Be fair, knowledgeable, and independent.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Seemed very Melbourne centric.
A lot of people just saying, well done, great win, a fantastic win. So I think everyone kind of
Awesome.
shares the same thoughts about it. There's nothing really.
So everyone's happy after a win? Okay.
yeah, everyone's
Checks out.
happy.
Yeah, I
Everyone's
understand.
happy.
Yeah.
Love it.
I got the artist formerly known as Twitter. Effie says, well, it's Effie,
How do you spell that?
EPHIE,
Okay.
red
Okay.
heart emoji, blue heart emoji, yellow heart emoji.
Oh,
Ah,
how do you
Crows
pronounce
colours, I
that?
understand.
Great game. My heart is pounding after that one.
Oh,
I
the
need a
three
minute.
the three coloured hearts. Okay. Love it.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. Oh, wholesome.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, it's weird when, with our women's team, we don't piss anyone off.
Do we
No, we
do we
don't.
want to go through the whole season undefeated or not?
Yes.
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know.
See, I don't know, because then it's ours to lose, isn't it? I guess it
Yeah.
already is ours to lose a little bit. Well, unless you're a sports bet. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
We'll see.
If we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, I'm all about an undefeated season.
I think it'll be hard,
Yeah.
especially, I guess, Pies beat Brisbane in Brisbane, though. So it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible.
All right.
Mm.
Cool. Well, let's move on to some
Bang.
news. You want to talk about news?
There's so much of it.
So much news.
So much.
Trade period. Slimmers,
trading
news,
for a packet of chips.
Anything is news in trade period. But we've
The whole
got some.
system is a scam.
We got some departures from the club though. Starting
Yeah.
with one of our assistant coaches. What's happened there, Jade?
Oh God.
He's just left.
Okay,
It's as
moving on.
simple as that.
The best bit about this is they just announced that he won the assistant coach of the year.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, well done, the Crows assistant coach, James Riley. You won the assistant coach.
It's
of the
really interesting because there's been such differing opinions on him. Like a lot of people saying you've just let like assistant coach of the year walk out, which we haven't just let him walk out. Like there's not much we can do in this case. We can't like trade him or off like
We should be able to trade assistant
we want to
coaches.
start coaching trades.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that actually.
Yeah.
And then there's other people saying, well, but our kicking is so inaccurate, like who cares? And then people are like, oh, but
He's not the kicking coach.
yeah, what? But
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? That's what people
Yeah.
are saying. So
yeah.
there's been such differing things. Like, look, at the end of the day, I don't think it's someone who's irreplaceable. Like, I don't think.
Can we read out word for word what Jordan's written on this run sheet?
Yeah.
Can I read it?
Yeah, go on.
Riley is out. Gone. See ya. Bye, bitch. Thanks. I love you. I hate you. Best wishes. X.
Wow. Bit
Yeah.
of a bipolar
Roller
Jordan. Jesus.
Yes, that's
Can't
him.
make up his mind.
So
Yeah.
is he going? So is he going to Geelong?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. But didn't he played for them, right? And he's from
Yeah.
there. And
He's coached
Yeah.
there.
And he's coached
Yeah.
there. And
Everything
basically
links him back to
everything
that road.
links him to the
Right.
Cats.
So are we
Nothing links
as
him to
upset as we are with when Dangerfield left, or
More.
Yes.
more?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna,
To be
I'm gonna
fair-
boo him every time I see him.
And to
That'll
be,
that'll be
I like
rare.
that.
You only have a small opportunity when they come out.
That's my time.
You have to go out to their trainings just to find him.
Yeah.
Boo him. And who's going to replace him? I hear Nick Gill has put his hand up for it.
Like it.
It's not a bad option.
and to be fair to Geelong, this is the youngest recruit they've had in a long time.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad.
But yeah, I feel like it's not the end of the world. I think a lot of people are over exaggerating. I don't know. I think
I mean, assistant
When it
coaches
comes-
are important.
yeah. But I think when it comes to the Crow, I guess it probably happens in all fan bases, but we see it more because we're Crows fans, is that everyone is always like, some small minor thing happens and everyone's like, it's the end of the world. Our off season is fucked. We're
Yeah.
all fucked. Like, it's like, they're like, this is the worst. This is turning into a horror off season. Like, what, like, really?
Relax.
It would have been worse if he like moved the start of next year or something, like just before the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I
We've
just
still got
kinda
plenty of
go,
time to
everyone
find someone.
over exaggerates and overreacts.
Maybe a fresh set
Based
of
on
eyes is needed.
Yeah, I always think
Yeah.
about with coaches, like, aren't the players going to remember what they said anyway?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
assistant
Yeah,
coach,
exactly, yeah.
just remember
It's
what he
like-
said, and it'll be
It's not
fine.
like he's holding off like some of his like secrets, and he's
Yeah,
like, "Once
yeah.
I've been there for 5 years, I'm going to tell you how I really want you
Yeah.
to do it." Yeah, maybe like fresh perspectives and
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
is good. Just ask Port and Ken Hinkley; they love it.
They love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the best to him.
Yeah.
This next one's going to make us all cry.
Oh God!
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of everyone leaving us,
Today's
Horror
gone.
off
Duday.
season. Ah!
Duday is gone.
He's
No,
gone.
Yeah.
fair play.
He's
Tom
fine.
Duday is such an American sports fan. Like, this was always going to happen with him. He's not going to feel any, like,
Yeah,
remorse about it because
Yeah.
it's business.
Exactly. Yeah,
Like,
and that's
if your job was going to pay you less
Mm.
and another company came to you and said, we'll pay you more over more time,
yeah.
Mm.
you're not going to stay there. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Just because it's a football club doesn't make it any different. Like, this is his
Yeah.
profession.
yeah,
Yeah.
Also, he is closer to the US, so Now he's in Brisbane.
Well, he's only
Got
got
a couple of hours off the
like
flight.
16-hour flight
Yeah.
instead of 18.
I bet, that was definitely the main.
That was part of it. Yeah.
He's gonna open like going to China. When they play a game, Port are gonna go back there, create a team, and he'll play there.
Wow, geez. It's speculation from you, Lleyton.
Are we salty about this one? I don't think.
I mean,
Nah,
yeah,
it's,
we
it's
saw
just
it coming.
been nice. He's handled,
nice.
he's
Yeah.
handled it so well.
Yeah.
That it's just, it's hard to be salty about it. And we've got a pretty good compensation.
19.
Yeah.
Pick 19.
It's great.
But
He
who
was-
knows what it'll be by the time we actually get to pick with it.
I think
33.
we'll trade it.
Yeah.
It'll
Yep.
be packaged up, I think.
With all the bloody...
To get an assistant coach.
Yes, we're trading you pick 19 for
Ross Lyon. Bring it.
Burke's Ross line. He has to be wearing Burke's, otherwise we don't want
Burks
him.
only.
Actually, I've got Burke's and socks on today. So
Oh, Jesus.
I'm rocking the Ross.
I rate it. But yeah, I don't think it's the end of the world for us. I think it would be nice to keep him, but
Yeah.
look, I think once he did his ACL and then we reneged on that contract offer and offered, a lot less, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's the club's doing what's in their best interest. It's not,
Yeah.
I think
How can you justify a 5-year contract to
yeah.
a guy with 2-year-long knee injuries
Yeah.
Mhm.
in his 5 years at the club
And
or
I
whatever?
think the thing is that if anyone was to sign him on, I think Brisbane is the best place to go, like based on the, rehab that they've done for Danaher. And he had like 2 games in like, I don't even know how long. And up there, he's barely missed
Yeah.
True.
any time. So I think, and same with, I think Lincoln McCarthy is another one
Yeah,
who
Lincoln
had,
McCarthy, definitely.
really, bad injuries and stuff. So, all the best to him. Hopefully he can get a good run up there and it all goes well for him.
Yeah.
Wholesome.
Nice.
And going to some trade period non-news, we have Clayton Oliver
Yes.
not coming to the Crows, I don't think.
Just-
That was
So
right.
yeah, that was weird. I
Controversial.
don't think did we talk about it last week or did we miss it?
No, I don't
Was it even a
think we
thing
did.
at
Yeah.
that
I don't
time?
think it was.
No, I don't think it was.
But it was basically Melbourne and him playing like mum and son chicken. Like they were like, "You've been a naughty boy, haven't you? This is what you need to do." And he was like,
Why do
"No."
they talk like that?
I feel
Why
like
does Melbourne have an accent?
Melbourne supporters always say "Ch" with you. I don't know. Don't you? You've been naughty, haven't you? And they're
Was
like,
it Simon Goodwin saying it? I'm confused.
Simon Goodwin's like, Clary, you've been naughty, haven't you? Haven't you been naughty? And then he was like, no, I haven't. He's like, I'm going to play PlayStation. She's like, no, I'm going to take your PlayStation away. And then he's like, fine, take it away. And then they were like, oh, I'm sorry. And it got all a bit heated. And then they'd love each other again.
Yeah, I feel like it was
Good
a bit of
summary.
a lovers tiff.
Yeah.
It was a great 24 hours though when it was all up in the air.
Yeah,
I thought
Yeah.
like it was
chaotic.
It was
wasn't
exciting.
Like it came out that he was maybe going to leave, and then like we were all just laughing, being, oh, maybe he comes to the Crows. Then it comes out like, oh, the Crows have interest, and we're just like, oh,
Oh, shit.
Yep.
oh, all right.
And then I
It's
found
happening,
out that
it's
he
happening.
tattooed his own foot and got an infection. I was like, I like this guy even more.
Yeah,
Bring it.
yeah, bring him in.
I was thinking the content opportunities, he comes in and tattoos my foot and it gets infected. I'm like, sick.
He would have brought the aesthetic levels of the club down quite a lot.
Yeah.
But the
Very important.
vibes,
But the vibes, yeah, vibes go up, aesthetics go down. But we can do that.
surely that balances us out, one
Yeah,
up here, one
yeah,
down
exactly.
here.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's staying. I don't know. Is that confirmed? or is
Yeah,
it
he's
just-
definitely staying
Yeah.
at Melbourne now, which, is fair game, but it's just, it's funny to
Yeah.
see people's reactions to it. I think
Yeah,
let people
yeah.
get excited about it. Like, if you don't get involved in it, then it's just, there's so many different angles from it. Obviously, he is allegedly not in a great place mentally. So, but people are still going to talk about it if the stories are coming out. And I think all of the journos involved did their jobs well. Like at the end of the day, it's everything that's come out has proved to be true.
Yeah.
So no one's
Yeah.
made stuff
Yeah,
up. So
except
unfortunately,
for Clayton Oliver.
Yeah.
To come out.
But yeah, I mean, I guess it's like some things are exaggerated as such.
Yeah.
Like it might
Yeah.
have just been that, like he might have just said, "Oh, maybe I'll leave one day," and then
Yeah.
they're
And
like,
then they go
"Oh,
in that
he's
and
gonna-"
talk to other clubs. Oh, would you?
Yeah,
I've just
yeah.
heard
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
he said.
I
But the
feel
thing
like
is,
What do you think
this is
about
the whole point of trade radio. Like, the whole point is
they've got a
to hype this
24/7
stuff up.
radio station at the moment. They're trying to fill with 3 stories.
That is like the biggest con of all time. It's like everyone listen to the radio station just in case something happens. But when something does happen, we'll just post it anyway. But listen to the radio station just in case. Such a con.
I reckon it was like literally Melbourne putting the hard word on him, being like, we didn't appreciate this year and we need you to do this. Otherwise, if you're not going to do this, we'll look at trading you. Like to give him a bit of scare tactics. And then he went back with, okay, trade me. And they're like, uh-oh. And then he was like, uh-oh.
And the alarm bells start ringing. Woo, woo.
And then
everyone pick up the stories.
Yeah.
He went
and then
to
it went like, and then they both went, no, I'm sorry. I didn't say I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. We both said things. It got out of hand.
Christian Petrarca came in with a bowl of spaghetti bolognese and just said, it's okay. We can have dinner.
I just wanted to eat spaghetti bolognese, but Christian Petrarca had to do 10 takes of his TikTok video.
And then that was cold.
Yeah.
See, no fake news here.
No.
This actually happened.
Someone messaged Tom Morris.
In some other non-news or non-news yet is the McAdam trade. Well, I mean, he said, like we've spoken previously about his expressing his
They said
interest
that they
in.
are looking to get the best offer, but could keep him. But I feel like they're just saying that to be like, drive up the price a little bit.
Yeah.
Justin
like we want to keep him sort of thing. And they're like, no, we got to pay
Justin
more.
Reed said today on Trade Radio. He said that
you've been
they're
listening, have you,
hoping
Jade?
to retain Shane McAdam and Elliot Himmelberg.
Oh.
That's the old, no, we're going to keep him so you pay a bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I don't see a world where we keep both McAdam and Himmelberg. They're saying that we're still confident that the move for Chris Burgess will get done.
Okay.
And Clayton Oliver talks never progressed.
No shit.
The spaghetti bolognese is so good, he had to stay.
Even cold spaghetti bolognese was that good.
What do you think we would get for McAdam? What
I think they're pushing for a player.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
ideally, it would be good to get a player, not just a draft pick.
Yeah.
But
Tomlinson. I want Tomlinson.
The two that have been like rumored are Petty and Sparrow.
Mm.
Don't see either of those happening.
No.
So I don't know how that's gonna go.
we'll come back to you when something's actually happened.
We're gonna be waiting here
idea.
24/7.
Yeah,
We have
exactly.
the new trade. We're the Crowject radio.
we got trade
Since
radio.
since
We're
it's
gonna be
like
sitting here.
trade days, speculation radios chat here, let's do like a little speculation of like one thing that we think is going to happen that we've got no actual knowledge of, but we just have a feeling in our waters.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Because mine's going to be that we pick up delisted free agent Will Gould from Sydney.
Oh,
not a bad
like
shout.
it.
Yeah.
Like
that's not
it.
I'm
bad.
here for that.
I feel like every single season it's going to be his breakout season. And everything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And then he got delisted, so now he's.
It's not going to be next year. Sydney are going nuts this trade period, aren't they?
They are.
Mhm.
Like, and everything was like done like yesterday. Like they're literally just like bang, 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 bang. I was like, what the hell?
I think the Crows are going to get a high-profile ruckman.
Oh,
Is there any left?
Yeah.
Who?
I reckon
Throw a name out there. We're speculating.
Goldie's going to ask for a retrade from
retrade.
Yeah.
A reverse trade.
Yeah.
He's going to get there, put the shirt on, be like, oh, I don't look good in black.
Yeah. I actually don't think black would suit him that well. to
I
be
know.
honest.
There's a photo. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm really
Oh.
sorry.
It's
It
funny
doesn't.
seeing people in their different Guernseys and like
I don't
just being
rate
like,
it.
oh, it just doesn't suit him. I actually don't think Brisbane suits Tom Duday that much, sadly, either.
No.
I don't think he looks great in it.
But it's not his body. They haven't taken the photo yet.
He was in a
Yeah.
polo today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Maybe.
Whereas, I don't know, Billy Frampton looks really good in a Collingwood game.
He does. Yeah.
Anyway, Lleyton, do you have any out?
I'll reckon we'll somehow pick up Lockie Hosey just because he kicked like 5 goals in the grand final for the Bays.
Oh, yeah, okay. Jade?
What do you reckon?
A assistant coach is going to leave a club and to come to us instead.
We can't trade assistant coaches.
Come on.
We can now. We make these rules.
Jade's changed
The Crows are going to
rules.
offer all of our medicine balls for
Come on.
all of Essendon's exercise bikes.
Yeah. Didn't we like fudge the rules so that we could get pick 19 for Tom? Come on.
Oh, God.
Like-
Not that.
Oh yeah, look, here it is.
I want to enter the.
He doesn't look good.
Oh, God,
yeah.
that is not the look for him.
Nah.
It's not ideal. What?
Doesn't
Honestly,
match
why the
Essendon,
fuck has he
Guernsey
gone to
for dub.
Essendon?
Yeah.
I know.
Seriously.
It's a bit random, isn't
Essendon's
it?
trading recently. Like they're going to get in Gresham this year,
Yeah.
but like why?
Yeah. No, yeah. What holes
Isn't he
are they
basically
filling?
just
I
Zach
don't know.
Merritt?
Is there, I don't know why so many clubs are going for the 2 ruckman approach.
Mm.
Like,
You only need
Well, it
roll.
just worked for
Yeah,
Collingwood.
You only
exactly.
need roll.
We've
Yeah.
proven that.
yeah,
Up
but
to
like,
you.
It's
really,
it's a copycat league.
yeah.
Everyone goes with what works.
Yeah.
Mm.
So whatever
Smart.
Collingwood did.
But yeah, I guess
exactly.
like, it kind of works for Collingwood, but like, is it effective for literally anyone else?
Mm.
Didn't work at Melbourne.
True.
Like, I can't think of a club that's got like 2 like quite like I guess not notable, but like Sam Draper is like ruck.
What's wrong with him, by the way?
He's got an injury.
Oh, is it a big one?
Oh, wow. Breaking news.
I did see something the other day, and I don't know much about it, but apparently people are saying that it could be worse than what
Yeah,
has
right.
come out,
'Cause I
or
seen
it's like progressed further than what they originally thought. Yeah.
because I seen like a predicted round 1 team for Essendon, and it was like Todd Goldstein over Sam Draper in the ruck, and I was like, why?
jeez. He's like 80 years old.
I know.
Jesus. The best ruck combo of all time, Riley O'Brien and Andy Otten.
Oh.
He
Perfect.
underwent surgery on his groin on the 25th of September.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
you don't want knives that close to the goods. It's a slippery slope from one
little
sneeze and you
slip.
got a vasectomy. I don't know how the medicine behind that works.
I was going to say, I'm not sure you've ever seen a surgery in your life.
It does say that he's expected to join training back in January.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right. Yeah, we'll find out.
Anyway,
We'll talk a bit more about some trades later in our Patreon only segment.
Yes.
But one more piece of news. We've got Premier Pete coming in with goods, giving Crum 15 million boost to new HQ.
Yep. Awesome.
That's
surely we
exciting.
can take that to the casino, double it.
Chuck it all on red.
What's the worst that could happen, honestly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone know much more about this? Are we excited?
It's at Sebi.
Yeah. Is it Febby?
There's going to be a
They've
licensed.
done the.
Yep.
There's going to be a
Please.
licensed bar facility there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
that's
they did those
exciting.
weird mock-ups. They
Yeah.
always look weird.
Oh, yeah.
It's been confirmed today that there will be a liquor license for the premises.
That's the most important thing.
Amazing. Yeah, that's what you need.
Well, that just means that
Oval,
people can go there for,
yeah.
like maybe afters or something.
Mm.
They can go back
Yeah,
there,
We can go get
It'll be
drunk.
nice to have a place where everyone can just
commune.
get together and I think have a training facility that's more easily
actually
accessible
use-
for people to be
yeah.
able to,
Yeah.
Yep.
hang around there if they want to.
And
Yeah,
could you
that's
make
cool.
like sample games there?
Yeah.
Just go
AFLW
go
games
down-
there.
Yeah, AFLW games there.
Mhm.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's going to be awesome.
Those intra-club games that we usually have to go to Westies for.
Yeah, all
There.
there. All there. Chef's kiss.
And Bricks Works next door. We can see the sample stack.
Oh, yes.
Lucky us.
It's not going to be, it's no Crow's Jed, but
No.
No.
Memories.
it'll be right.
They're still going to have the Oz Kick Pie Nights at the Themi.
Yeah, that's it for the news. We're going to come back after these messages to talk about the BNF night and all the awards from that. And we're back.
Brilliant.
Good
Thanks,
read.
Lleyton.
I'm glad we're back. We made it through.
Oh, I know, that was a long break. Jeez, got a few beers down.
You should have heard what Elodie was saying during that break. Some of it was borderline criminal.
I'm really glad we weren't recording then because that could be in trouble. Do not repeat any of what I say. But thank you to everyone for signing up to our Patreon, where we also say some questionable stuff. If you want to listen to our pre-rolls, there's some quite interesting
Yeah,
chat.
tonight was-
We had a long
Yeah.
one today. We were all catching up. What were some of the topics? Talking about
Fringe
psychics,
shows.
fringe shows.
Yeah.
What had
the
to
ins and
talk
outs
for a
of
long time.
vegetarianism.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Ray's got some interesting points there.
Yeah.
So join up to our Patreon at patreon.com/Crowject. You can join up for like $1 or $2 or
Yeah, $2 a
$5,
month.
$10, $100 if you want.
Wow.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. And grab some Go Crom merch as well at crowject.bigcartel.com. We've got all sorts. We've got the beanies. We've got the oversized hoodies. Coming into the warmer weather, we've probably got some Crom cordies, I think,
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
So
We've got Sophie's Dynasty shirts as well.
Yes, yep. Get around those for AFLW.
Absolutely.
They're amazing. And call in. We've still got our line open, so call in after the AFLW games and let us know your thoughts at 8246-5498. With a 08 at the front for all our interstate and international.
Oh yeah,
listeners.
just make sure you get through.
Yeah. So yeah, give us your thoughts and we can play some of those on the next pod. So we had our Crom BNF night on the weekend.
Yes.
That happened. Saturday night, was it?
It was Saturday night, yes.
Some people won some things, which is usually what happens at
Yeah.
an awards night. Ray, take us through some of the winners.
So the members MVP award, Taylor Walker, the
Nice.
Texans.
Right, checks out.
Crows Foundation Community Award
Oh.
was the newly engaged Rob.
Oh.
Wow.
Well done,
What
Rob.
does that award mean? What does that do?
We don't know.
Don't ask questions. Just moving on. Well, whatever it is, it's well deserved.
I think it's to do with like charity work and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that checks out.
The most anticipated award of the night, the one that no one knew who was going to win beforehand, leading goal kicker Taylor Walker.
Yes.
Wow.
Impressive.
Mhm.
Everyone was on the edge of their seats. For that one.
The Dean Bailey Award, which is a Samful award, I believe.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
it like most improved or?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blaine O'Loughlin, who played pretty well in Samful.
Yeah. He played pretty much every game, didn't he?
Yes. The
Impressive.
Jarman Seagull robbed.
yeah.
The mystery man.
Mystery man.
2023 Samful Club champion, recently delisted Jackson Haley.
Oh, awkward.
But congrats on the
yeah,
medal.
congrats.
And all right, get out now. Get out.
Take your medal and
parting
go.
gift to you.
Yeah.
The Mark Bickley Emerging Talent Award was obviously Max Michaelani.
Yeah, it's got to
Yeah.
be.
Had to be.
That was good.
Phil Walsh Best Team Man Award. Riley O'Brien walked out of there with so
Oh.
many trophies.
Oh, my
man.
God.
He could barely carry them all.
So he's best for the team and the community?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez, this guy, he just doesn't stop.
The Dr. Brian Sando OAM Trophy, recently delisted Andrew McPherson.
What does that award do?
That was about sort of their professionalism and
There's a more field-
selflessness
Yeah.
around the
okay.
club and the group and everything like that.
Oh,
Good work, McPherson.
yeah.
Is that because he was
Convinced
always
you.
injured? Or?
No, they were
We had more
talking
time.
about how like
You got to know the doctor.
Yeah.
they were talking about how he like went out of his way to make sure that he was bettering other players as well as himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Mm.
nice.
And then the Players Trademark Award and the Malcolm Blight medalist Jordan Dawson.
Yes.
Never in doubt,
Yes.
had to be.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh no,
The double
Oh,
applause.
We've double clapped.
Two awards.
No, he
double
deserved
applause.
all this
Checks
clap, to be
out.
fair.
Yeah.
That's a lot of clapping.
Oh, Lleyton, it's never ending.
Has anyone got the top 10?
Yes, this
the-
is something I prepared earlier.
Oh.
Look at you, stats and top 10s.
I know, right?
Yeah, we only got
so
the top 10 though. We
prepared
didn't
this
get, you wanted the 23rd.
I want to see who the 23rd best player was of the year. Just
Because
to be
then,
like,
yeah.
almost.
Then that confirms
Almost.
that they're going to be the sub all year next year.
Exactly.
It was Ned.
So,
Yeah, probably.
it was
It
checked
probably
out.
was.
Yeah, so we had Dawson leading count, obviously. Then we had Laird coming in second.
Yep.
And it was his 7th consecutive top 3 finish in the BNF.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
got to be some sort
Impressive.
of record.
Yeah.
For a rookie selection.
Yeah, that's it. And that's, it's a very Laird thing to do. It's just it's Mr. Consistency.
Reminds me like Tyson Edwards.
Yes,
They're always in the top 3 sort of
yeah.
thing. Always up there.
Yeah, I feel that actually. And then we had Taylor Walker coming in 3rd place. 4th place was a tie between Rankin and Hinge, which was nice to see.
Oh,
Hinge.
Hinge.
I thought
up
he was
there.
going to finish in the top 3.
Yeah, you
Someone?
were saying
Yeah.
sneaky chance. And then we had Murphy coming in after that, which is actually quite
Deserved.
good to see.
Yeah.
to
Very
see
deserved.
him.
He played really well this year.
He did, yeah. He had a really good year. A bit underrated, I think, because just because of the type of game he plays.
Yeah.
And doesn't really have a massive stat line, but good to see that he's appreciated.
It's because these votes are all like, there's like 5 different stakeholders that do the votes for these, don't they? It's like top 10, but it's from
Yeah,
like
that's right.
all the different coach lines, the head coach.
Yeah. Because what they do
And then
isn't
it's
it,
like
is
the
they
board
rate
for
every
every
single
game.
player
Every
between
single
1
game,
and
yeah.
10
Yeah.
for the game, yeah. And then we had Brody Smith coming in after that. Chase Jones, good to see him
Yeah.
coming in.
The Smith one
8th.
surprises me. I didn't think he had a top 10
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, no, I kind of feel you
maybe
with that.
maybe not an outcome,
Up and
but
down.
obviously whatever he was told, like the roles every game he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's the main thing. I guess, the insiders of the club know more than we do, apparently.
I've got a Twitter account. I can know anything.
So yeah, good to see Jones in 8th place, and then Keys, our boy Ben Keys,
Yes.
coming in 9th. If he'd have kicked that goal against Sydney,
That's
maybe
exactly what I was
bumped him
right
up
up
a few
there.
times. And Miller, just rounding out the
He
top
had a
10,
very good
which
year.
he did
Yeah,
have a good
it's
year,
good to
so-
see him have more, like just a full season, no injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
back to his best.
So yeah, I think that was pretty spot on. Would have
Anyone-
been nice to see Riley O'Brien in there. But
Nah, he's only good for the team and the community.
yeah, that's it.
He's not
so much
good.
the whole playing
Yeah,
thing.
nah.
He doesn't like stealing points from his friends. Okay.
That's,
Yeah,
that's how good of a
exactly.
team man he is. He doesn't. He just gets out of the way.
Yeah, he's like, give all my points to Chase.
Or Murph.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That was the
BNF
BNF.
night.
Has anyone ever been to one of the BNFs?
No.
Sophie was saying she did.
Yeah,
and saying
I
it
think
was
we
a bit
talked about
weird.
it
I
last
feel
year.
like
Yeah.
But I
the
was
amount that you guys keep grapping on about Sophie tonight, we need what would Sophie do fans or
Should
something.
we call her?
Maybe. We almost do need to call her.
I feel like this is one of the first years in a very long time the Crows have not sold tickets to fans. Or if they did, I
Oh.
didn't see anything
Oh, really?
about it.
Some of our patrons were there, but maybe they were
Yeah.
invited.
Yeah, I think they were.
Yeah,
they were
because some of the
invited.
Rainbow Crows
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
were there, I know.
Yeah.
But
You just got to know someone.
yeah, that's it. Got to have
Why
it
weren't
in.
we invited?
I don't know. Well, we just got to date one of the Crows players, and then you can go. I'm getting too old for that now.
And this is like it's back to because the AFLW season, they had like a combined one last year.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
now they're going to have to do it. They'll have to do another one.
Maybe we should
that's
get a
good
table
point.
for the AFLW one.
That would be good.
That would
Surely
be good.
we
That would be
actually
more fun,
could.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some ins there. We got some
Yeah.
friends.
We can see
Me
if
and
they've
MJ
got.
are like besties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think she'll be able to do like a +8?
I don't know.
Maybe.
See how much got sway she's got.
Get on to it, Ray.
Just
Maybe because she'll be with child by then.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
true.
So maybe we
So the
can take
child
her
will.
tickets.
The child will be able to
Yeah,
get a
that's a good idea.
+3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then-
exactly.
I'd rather go for her than rather offer to babysit.
Just say that you've got multiple wives and husbands, and then we all have to go with you. All right, yeah, get around it, lock it in. We're gonna be there.
I reckon we should be.
Anything else about the Crom BNF?
No.
No, sweet. All right, let's move on to previewing the next AFLW game.
Yes.
We got it says here AFLW round 2. We're going back in time, but it's actually round 7. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It says round 7 at the top.
Yeah. You just
Where?
One of the numbers is on the run sheet as well.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't read the big red writing that's underlined. I read the small black
Yeah.
writing that's not underlined.
So we're playing the fully defeated Western Bulldogs.
Undefeated versus fully defeated.
Yeah.
I like that as a phrase.
That's good. That's quality.
Yeah, so that should be a cracker. Norwood, 6:45 Friday night.
Yeah.
Bit of Friday night
blockbuster.
footy.
Yeah. We're going.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We're going.
We're going to be drinking from 11 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Drink
I'm starting
responsibly.
on the job.
Yeah, but Bulldogs, they've got one good player, don't they? Well, I'm sure they've got a lot of good players. Haven't they got one really good player?
Yeah, Blackburn.
Blackburn,
Yeah.
that's the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the team's definitely gone downhill a bit in the last few
It's-
seasons. They had a really good list and like obviously won the grand final in 2018 and then
Yeah.
sort of hasn't really pushed for finals since.
Yeah.
They've been disappointing to say the least.
Mm.
So hopefully
So it's danger game. Danger game.
we
It actually
are
could
gonna
be, yeah.
win.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this is
Big.
our strategic loss. You got to, like we were saying before, do we want to go undefeated for the season?
Yeah,
Maybe this is the
exactly.
one that we drop on
No,
purpose.
my this will be the first AFLW game that I get to this season and we will lose.
If it is, it's your fault.
It'll
Yeah.
be my fault. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
I
shunned.
claim that. I claim that.
Yeah,
Obviously,
so then,
we win big, right?
Yeah,
Wait, yeah.
I've said
You'd think so, yeah.
by 50.
I reckon 60.
Oh, I'm going 70.
Whoa.
Oh.
Lleyton's going draw.
I'm hoping for draw, but I reckon I reckon Crows will win by like 30. It'll be a bit of a low scoring one, but we'll still dominate.
Yeah, because it'll probably be one of those where they know obviously that we're a lot better than them, so they'll just try and drag us down to their level, like
and they
create
beat
a lot
us.
of stoppages.
They beat us was it not last year, but the year before, like by like a goal, and it was like one of our only losses for the year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
At Norwood as well.
Oh, the bogey team at the bogey ground.
And I think that's when we like kick so inaccurately.
Right.
Okay.
And we just So the Bulldogs could match up well against us. And Friday it's going to be 19 and no rain.
I was just looking at that. I was like, weather forecast.
Yeah.
19 and cloudy, but no rain. A beautiful night for footy.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
So get down there.
Get down
Support.
there.
And who does everyone think will be best on ground and leading goal kicker for us, Ray?
Well, it's going to be both Danielle Ponta.
Ah, of course. Okay.
Like it? What do you think,
yes.
Elodie?
It's a good question.
Just ask these loaded questions. Don't get prepared.
No, I'm not prepared for it.
I can ask the questions, but I don't want to answer them.
I think Caitlin Gould will kick a bag. She'll kick 5.
Nice.
And best on ground will be, I'll just go Noffy. Let's just go basics. Back to basics. Noffy's going to smash it. Because a few teams have tried to tag her this year and no one's really been successful in it. I mean, 2 rounds ago, she kind of got tagged, but she still ended up with like 20 possessions or something. So, yeah. Nothing. Caitlin Gould to 5. Done. Lleyton?
I reckon...
I'll be more prepared.
I reckon the best on ground will be Chelsea Randall. They might switch things up and put her in the middle and she has like a breakout game.
Yeah.
And most goals, Waterhouse. Because she's been doing all the pressure in during the games, but she hasn't hit the scoreboard much. Mm-hmm. So she'll kick 4.
Bang!
I don't mind it. Good.
I'm going to go Ponta with 3 goals. I think we're going to have quite an even spread of goal kicks. Like I think we'll have a few players kick 2, a few kick 1. And best on ground, I'm going to go Anne Hatchard. Anne Hatchard, I reckon. And I did look it up and the Dogs did beat us at Norwood. When they were injury depleted by 1 point. Yeah. It was when and it was very, very hot and they kicked that goal like in the the point or something like the very last few seconds.
Yeah.
Damon could be heard complaining about playing at the hottest time of the day.
I can still hear the echoes of it now. He's going to be very happy with this 19 and cloudy night.
It's when the Bulldogs got the free kick in the goal square. In the last minute. And Erin Phillips had a shot, but from 35 metres out, but fell short. And it got marked, I think.
And then it was like there was all those stoppages near the goal square and we had to get it through a point. But we couldn't
even do that. Yeah. Yep. So
that's right. We won the premiership that season.
We did.
So we're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
We've recovered.
So if we lose by a point on Friday night, we win the premiership.
I mean, it's the only possible
logical
conclusion.
way to look at it. Yeah. All right, great. Well, yeah, everyone get down to the game. Give us a call after the game as well on 0882465498 and say hello to us if you see us there. Me, Jade and Ray probably will be there. Lleyton will be there, right?
Yeah, sure.
Sophie's normally there. Ben's normally there.
Yeah.
Most of us will be there.
Come and
you
say
guys
hello.
are Sophie again.
We just can't shut up about Sophie. You know what? Don't say hello to Sophie if you see her. She's had enough attention this week.
My little attention whore ego at the moment is like...
Ray is also very good, guys. If you
I'm not.
Want...
I'm very underwhelming.
It's a blatant lie. Well, I think that's it from us. But if you want to hear more from us, I don't know if you really want to hear more from this guy, Ray.
This bloke.
Head over to our Patreon at patreon.com/Crowject and sign up, and you can hear our segment street where we will be talking about some more AFL trades from around the other clubs. We're going to be doing a bit of Beryl and Cecil of the week.
And we're going to be rating the dress of the Crows BNF players.
We're going to have a look at some of the outfits from the BNF and some AFLW Fantasyland as well. We've got some interviews over on Patreon as well. I think your interview is up there, right?
Yep, it is.
If you want to listen to more of Ray, go and check that out. And we've also just freshly recorded some Obscure Crows last week, and I think they're coming up weekly on there at the moment. So
I just listened to that previous one. Really good stuff. I'll tell you about what I thought at the start, but go and check it out.
Okay. Yeah, no spoilers.
Very good. Very good one.
Pay us the $1.
Yeah.
And check out our socials as well. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we're on TikTok. I don't think we really do much there, but check it out anyway. And thank you so much to our Patreons, which Lleyton will now read out the $10 and above list. Thank you, guys.
Thank you to Jenny, The Real Hill, Jordan, Greg, Jessica, Dave, Jake, Sophie, Drew, Sam, Sharmarie, Brendan, James, Simone, Jeremy, Radicus_USM, Matt, Neil, and thanks to our new patrons, Dylan, Nick, The Real Hill, Matt, and Jem, Ben, Justin, and Louise.
Amazing. Good work, Lleyton.
Beautiful.
Smooth as.
Love you all.
And once again, don't forget to grab your crumb merch at crowject.bigcartel.com. And the air fresheners as well. Didn't bring those up before, but the air fresheners, if you're watching on YouTube, we got them here. They're sick. I've got a few in my car at the moment. They smell. The smell at first is super overwhelming. Like, you know, when you get a whiff and you're like, whoa, Jesus.
Yeah.
But then when you put it in your car,
it's the perfect amount. What do you want to know?
It's just that first sniff, and then it's perfect.
Yeah, and then it's amazing. Yeah, just don't put it right in your face and smell it, because it's not what they're made for. And any likeness to any Crows ways is purely coincidental. And thank you again to our sponsors, Jeff Albertson and Nathaniel's Coffee and Panini. I think that's it for us, right?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you, Jade.
Thank you, Elodie.
That's okay. Thank you, Lleyton.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ray.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elodie.
Go.
Go.